Good lord.
Ow.
5 slashing damage.
How much?
5.
Oh my god. Could have been worse.
Could have been 19.
Yeah.
It wasn't 19.
It was
That was
15. I was about to say.
still bad.
It's still bad, but not 19 bad.
Well.
After that, Miriam, you're up.
Well, now I am mad. Now I'm not sorry, and I'm raging.
Here we go.
So.
Let's get ready to
So, I'm gonna, since I guess the rounds are fast, from the momentum from hitting him, getting hit, I'm gonna come back around.
I'm just going for that baseball swing.
Baseball swing.
Okay.
No,
And I'm gonna put some stank on it with some lightning. Because I'm fucking,
Lightning bolt!
Right, I
because I'm
forgot.
fucking Thor.
beat it back to the face.
Forgot about that bonus.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Alright.
Ah!
Is that a 1?
Yeah. Landed on a crack. But he's still the storm aura. It's a dex
Save.
DC 14 dex
14?
save.
Okay.
Yeah. And even if he gets it, I still do half damage.
Okay. Go and roll for damage.
Okay.
So at least you spark him a little.
Oh, that's a. Oh!
Hey.
So, did he save?
He did not save.
Okay, so it's a whole 6 damage.
Yeah, you like didn't hit with max
Put you
damage.
away.
Well, that means he's gotten 12 damage so far.
Well,
So as you swing, you put a little bit too much stank on it, and you just and you kind of lose your footing, and as you do, you kind of slip in the mud and you fall prone.
what?
You rolled a nat
Oh,
1.
I did roll one.
And you kind of just like you feel the grit and the sand in your mouth, and then as you look up and you see the lightning arcing off your staff, you see him standing there, and you see
Little
that
bit
you
of
see
stank.
you see just like this little spurt of blood just kind of like come from his clenched teeth. He's not looking good. Next, that brings us to the hobgoblin, and seeing you charging up to him, sword in hand, shield at the ready, he kind of looks at you and then just starts to run.
Damn it.
Shit.
They always run.
So you will get an attack of opportunity here,
Okay.
but he's going to use his entire turn to run as far as he can.
Can you tell us what his movement speed is? Okay.
You can't peer behind the veil.
That's fair enough. Let's see. That's a lot of numbers. It's a 16.
16, that hits. Roll damage.
I don't really have my shield out. Just got my sword out, so we use both hands. Is that cool? Do damage.
Normally, I call it beforehand because have you been calculating your AC with your shield out?
You know what? Yeah, we'll just do 1d8 since
Okay.
we're adding my shield to it. 3 plus 1 is 4.
4. Okay. 10 points of damage comes across.
So I
You
got
kind
that
of
long
hear this just like inhuman, and then he just like takes it in the back and then just keeps running.
God damn it.
And he is just almost like gone. Next, that brings us to Sylvis. You're up.
Claws! Attacking this orc.
He might be in the room with at least trying to knock him out.
Huh?
Try to get some information.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that in the mirror.
Okay. Continue with your slide.
Like, I'm not really sure how I can knock him out. I don't have anything in either form that would really...
It's a melee attack. Could it count as a...
Huh?
If you make an attack with a... Well, it has to be with a melee weapon. A simple melee weapon. So never mind.
I mean, technically bite is a... According to this, actually both of mine are counted as melee weapon attacks.
They have to be simple melee weapons?
It just says melee weapon.
Okay.
12
Nice.
plus strength. No, yeah. That's
Yeah.
16.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay. That was claws, so that's 2d6.
Not bad.
That's 5 plus 4, so 9.
How are you gonna do this?
I'ma just, let's see. He was kinda facing her.
Yeah.
I'ma just rake it across his chest.
Okay. So as you see Miriam kind of just like slip and fall,
Like stand up on two
yeah,
legs and
you
swipe down.
and just slam both of your feet into him, and you see he kind of like fights back for a second, and then you just feel something snap inside of him, and, and you fall down. All feet of it is just mush as you just push him deep into the muck of the river here. He is completely still.
Okay.
So you still have your movement,
Okay. Which is
and your bonus action.
decent bonus action. Oh, my other attack.
It's a bonus.
Is that what you mean?
Well, you have a bonus action. Every turn you get an action, bonus action. Movement.
Oh, okay.
Bonus action is like pulling a lever.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Hold on. What's the range on this? 30 feet. Fuck. I was really hoping it was longer. If it was 60 feet, this would be perfect. I do have 40 movement speed, so I'm going to hightail it after the. And since I'm like on top of him, is that reasonable
yeah.
to start here?
Yeah, you kind of, and you kind of like you hear this just like putty sound as you bounce off.
All right. So now I'm just.
So did he kill the?
Yeah, I crushed
Yeah.
him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, buried him in the fucking mud.
Okay, so that brings us to the top of the round. Miriam, you are face down in the dirt,
Well.
kind of getting a little bit of just gore that's leaking onto you from this now crushed orc.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna get up, and that's like a lot of.
That's half your movement.
What's happening?
Skip my turn.
No.
I did. You're
Oh,
back in the dirt.
Yep.
Torin,
I was like, what?
get up!
Run like hell!
I guess. You go after that hobgoblin?
Okay.
After one.
So for the sake of doing this,
Yeah.
You got your javelin in your hand.
Yeah, but if I, like, well, I could try to hit him, but if I miss, then it's gonna be his turn. No, it's your turn.
You can run forward
There's
and then
not.
try. What's your movement speed? Thorin?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
It's 30 feet, 6 squares.
So you could move 60 if you like.
Oh, I could catch up to it. He's
Yeah.
like 11 squares away.
Yeah. Well, what I was wondering was, could you like get in front of him and try to? Like...
Oh, yeah. I could, but it would be like, well, I would have to go around him, because if I go through him, it counts as 2 spaces.
Oh, gotcha.
It's in the same area, so.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you can't really like. I'm guessing running, sliding, and trying to trip him up isn't really a.
In between his legs, he's a hobgoblin,
That's
so it's
super
like.
dexterity.
So I could just try to hit him with a javelin.
For that.
Like, go my max speed and then try to hit him.
Seems like a good idea.
I
Maybe
think
you
they
can
have like
cripple.
an effective range at the hit a target within.
My hand axes are
30
between-
to 120 feet.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So you can definitely.
30 is the minimum range. You can throw the javelin from where you're at.
Cool, without a disadvantage or
Yeah.
anything.
Like, you can't exceed 120, and you can't be closer than 30 for it to be effective. If that makes sense.
You wouldn't even need to go your full speed to be a decent distance then. I mean, you're already a decent distance if that's the range.
Alright, I'm gonna throw my javelin then.
Maybe just step over a little bit so you don't hit
I guess.
him.
Okay.
Alright.
The ranged attack, so that would be d20 plus your dexterity.
Oh boy, this is gonna.
9.
9
Plus dex.
plus 1.
Yeah.
So as you reach back and you take your javelin and you kind of throw it and you see it arc over and just kind of whiff by about 2 feet and kind of clangs off of a rock and then kind of rests on the ground.
Well, I'm proficient with simple and martial weapons. Is that It would add 2 to that.
So what would bring your total to?
11.
Still, no. Okay.
Alright. Turn.
Okay.
I missed.
So you still have your movement, most of your movement. You've used your action.
Alright.
Yeah, 5 is as far as you can go.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of see Torin kind of shuffle step, throw, miss, and then start to haul ass. Miriam, you're up.
Now it's your turn.
I'm up. Gonna. So that takes half my movement.
Yep.
So.
Sure the orc's dead?
Yeah, I basically get
I mean, you did jump on it, but
Where-
it's an orc, you know.
His chest squished.
Ooh.
Well, okay.
He just said gore was getting in her mouth from the dirt.
Ah, okay, it's dead.
1, 2, 3. And then.
How many orcs does it
You can
take
use your
to
action to
hop?
dash.
Okay, so then I would get the other 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hello, friend.
Hi. Grab my cape.
So he's gonna keep running.
Of course.
6, and then he kind of stops and kind of looks at you guys chasing and kind of turns real quick on a pivot and just takes his arrow and just fires at you
Oh,
because
buddy.
you're leading the pack.
Barely.
That does not hit your AC. So that
I see
that's
him
what he does.
pulling back an arrow,
So
and I
he's
just
done?
pop open my shield.
Yeah, you just shing, and it glances off the side.